Peter, could you put in presentation mode?
Yes, if I can see that far. Can you see it? I have my
This is
glasses on.
mandatory activity code meeting.
Where am I?
There's our mission statements listed everywhere within the school district's policies and online. Our philosophy, which is in your code book, which you all grabbed, the purple one. Just want activities that are affected. This doesn't just affect athletics, it affects all of our other clubs, such as our club, FFA, FBLA, Forensic Student Council, Prom Court. Our activity code goes into play. So it's not just athletics. Mark kind of spoke more on that, but all these other things are part of our activity code. If you're a 9 through 12, you must attend this meeting as a freshman and as a junior with a parent, and then sign the code stuff afterwards. If you're an athlete, you also have to have physical and your card taken care of, meet all the requirements of the WA handbook, concussion management plan waiver form, and then impact test as a freshman and junior. Our students do that in the spring, so that most of them are already taken care of that. Academic eligibility, as far as if you have failed grades, those are quarterly, not semesterly. Your semester helps your cumulative GPA as far as your graduation and all that. So your academic eligibility is quarterly. One failing grade gets you ineligible for 15 school days. It begins at the earliest date, or fourth quarter, excuse me. It's a little trickier because we don't have school right after fourth quarter ends. So those go a little differently. It's 15 school days for any activity that you're part of, all those ones that I mentioned before and so on. Fail a class. All activities for boys and girls. As part of penalty served for each activity student is a part of that time of offense. So it doesn't, if it's 15 days or whatever else, it doesn't go 15 days into when FBLA starts or when basketball starts. It's those 15 days. Code of conduct is in place for 12 months. So all summer long you've been under the code. Our standards of conduct, these are in the code. I'm not going to read each one of them, but using any illegal substances, buying it, selling it, sharing it, being at a place where there is possession of any of that stuff, attendance at a party or gathering where there is illegal things happening. So if you were at, you're not participating in it, but you're there, you could become guilty in your violation of the code. Theft, vandalism, other disorderly conduct things, harassments. This is a big one. Chronic unexcused absences or tardiness. If you're gone a lot, the code can kick in on you. Any unlawful, non-felony actions. And then any fashion that violates school rules. So if we have a violation of the school discipline policy, that can carry over to the code. It's not just going to have any detention. The severity of it could make this part of it as well. Reporting procedures, as far as any of those code violations, we talked about the grades, that's automatic. If people are in violation, they report it to myself, Mr. Koenig, any other administration, faculty, parents, law enforcement, any other non-student athlete. Those are the people that can bring it in. It's going to come to me or Mr. Koenig. It must be received within 30 days from the supposed occurrence. Students cannot turn in students unless it's on school ground. So Sally knows that Susie was at some activity. She can't just come into my office and say, I know she was there. Okay? It's got to be reported by parents when it's off school. Attendance. Students need to be in school a full day of a competition, not just come in, I'm sick in the morning, I'm going to come in at 5th hour so I can be eligible to play or practice that. I know. If you're sick for the first half of the day, you're probably sick enough not to be here at all. So you're ineligible for that day. So don't think you can come in, oh, I got a half a day. No. You need to be there all day unless there's enough appointments, I don't know, a doctor, funeral, or you have administrative permission prior to. You're also supposed to be in school the day after and be on time the day after an event, Monday through Thursday. There's first major minor offense or second minor offense. It's usually a period of 1 calendar month for academic co-curriculars. Still going to be going everything. Second, these are academic co-curriculars, so your FBLA, FFA, those things. Next one is 12 calendar months, and the third one is the remainder of your high school career. So if we have those standard of conduct violations, we're going to go that route. For athletics, it goes a little differently because of the different seasons and the length of seasons. You're going to practice during it. In order for that suspension to be complete, you must complete the whole season. So if I fail or I get busted for underage drinking during the summer and I'm not a football player and I want to make sure I get that used up before basketball starts, I can't just go up for football for 3 weeks and get my suspension over. You have to complete the whole season to make that suspension go away. Determined by multiplying the number of regular scheduled events by the percentage of the season. One is suspended, so in football it's a 9-game season. If it's 1/3, that'd be 3 games. You go into basketball, 22 games, so it's 7.333. You round up. Okay. Major violations, we've already talked about those. Those are kind of laid out in your code book. Same things we talked about in standard of conduct. Continuing on here. Expulsion or suspension are a couple other things that can kick that in as well. Major violation, 3 steps. First offense, 33% of season. Second offense, calendar year. Third offense, remainder of high school career. Minor violation, if you're just at that party, you weren't participating in anything illegal there, other than being there, that's more of a minor violation. Being a habitual unexcused absence after games, or days after games or day of a contest, those are minor violations. Unexcused tardiness, non-felony type things, disorderly conduct for swearing or gesturing obscenely. Those are minor violations where you're gonna have 4 steps before you're done with police. So you start at 10%, 25 calendar year, remainder of high school career. There is an honesty clause for your first offense only. You have something happens, you're in violation, you put a letter in my mailbox to Mr. Koenig's or administration by 10 o'clock the next working day, and then that penalty can be reduced. So if you were at the 10%, now it's no penalty. If you're going to be at 33%, it's 23%. Still, it stays on if you have a second one. Coaches and advisors have their own protocols as far as curfew, grooming, bus travel, whatever it might be, being on at time for practice or at school. Those are determined by them. Whereas me in football, or Coach Nice is in basketball, or Coach Langmeyer in volleyball, each program has some different rules. Code appeals process. Student or parent guardian may appeal a decision of a committee or of the code. Within 5 school days, they got to come before the committee. The student must be present at the appeal, not mom or dad coming in. The student must be present. Right? Self-advocacy that Mark talked about before. They've got to be the one that steps in there and takes control of that. Transportation regulations. This has got the school district is liable for the safety of students, so we expect them to go to and from the game. We allow them to take home with parents and parents only with signature or whatever method that each coach uses. But we want them to travel to and from. They cannot ride home with a boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, or whatever it is. They need to be with a parent. Awards, lettering. Each sport has their own process for lettering, whether it be quarters played, points earned in a track season, whatever it might be. Each sport is different. Senior plaques, won't be seniors, but juniors, that will be seniors next year. If you want the senior athletic award plaque, you need a letter as a senior in one sport. Postseason awards, if you have a violation during a season, you're ineligible for postseason awards during that season. And we had a lot of people participate in All-Star games the last few years. If you have a violation before that All-Star game, you are not eligible for that All-Star game. So before you leave tonight, you're going to get there's purple papers up here, Mr. King, and I'll hand out. That is the code that you are going to sign. Those people that are on the board that has physical shaded in on there, they make sure they get the physical card. If it's alternate year, it'll be shaded that way. The piece of paper you're going to get is going to take care of all this. Your information update or emergency information, you get to do that on registration, which I think is next week. Mr. Koenig, starts next week. Goes for 2 weeks. Next week's online. The following week you can come in-house. In fact, as I talked about, co-curricular fee is $40. That's for all athletics, all activities. Covers for the whole year. Fall practices. Football starts tomorrow. Volleyball starts in 2 weeks on August 19th. Question? Right.